Hello again. I thought I would do something a little different, and please excuse the bare surface here, but I wanted to make this a little fun. We all like making jewelry. Well, many of us do. And I've had times in my life when I had to be somewhat creative, and I get really weird ideas. So, what do you think about the idea of this being your source for jewelry? You know what these are. These are toilet paper rolls. Just nice cardboard. We accumulate a lot of them. And I thought, why am I throwing these out? Surely there's something I can do with these. So I did a little experimentation. I took these and I combined them with this kids sidewalk chalk, and I ended up with these. I love these. Let me go a little bit with how we got there. Okay? So I took my toilet paper rolls and I cut them here, opened them up, laid them down as flat as I could get them. Then I took my chalk and I pulled out bright colors like, oh, the turquoise blue, the orange. And I scribbled and colored and marked on the pieces of the cardboard. Then I took a paper cutter and I cut them. And I cut them into little triangular shapes. Then I took this gadget. This is a roller. It's really hard to roll hard paper. So I took this and I made my cylinders. Now I will say there's a step I didn't mention. Chalk will get all over the place. So after I had put the chalk on the cardboard, I did take something like a fixative or a hairspray, give it a little spray just to set that chalk a little bit. So here's some of what I came up with. I love the oranges. I love the turquoise. And as you can see, I also cut a few additional shapes. So like what I have here are basically buttons. I made my own little buttons because I was thinking about making like a wrap bracelet. And so this little button, I used a die cutter to cut the shape. Did the same thing, actually glued a few of them together to make them thicker, so that I would have a hole in the middle, because there's a hole. So I can use them as like a sliding charm, or I can use them like this one as a button as the fastener. So here's a combination of a little bit of an orange and a little bit of the turquoise. I think they look like they're made out of ceramic. I did put a coating on them. Now here's some more. These are more in a little tubular shape. Here's more with the orange terracotta. Then I did some combination, and as you can see, here's the buttons that I made to go with them. More of the blue. I love the blue. More of the terracotta, orange. Love them. Then I've cut out a few heart shapes. I love the rustic look. This is a combination. And this was just a little roll of little hearts. I love them. Now I made a few others. I deviated from the chalk. But using the same cardboard. This one, I used puffy paint. And I put these little dots of color with the puffy paint, and actually I think I also painted with some blobs of fingernail polish that was a little glittery. Here again, this one is with puffy paints, some metallic. This one I just painted with a real glittery nail polish. I liked the appearance that got there. And this one, I think I used the white chalk, and then I used a nail polish that had these black bits, black glitter blitz in here. But here's something to think about. This is a wonderful craft for children. You know, who doesn't love playing with the toilet paper rolls? Mommy can cut them up. The kids can apply the colors, actually. Set them down with the watercolors or with the chalk and let them just mark all over the cardboard. You only do it on one side. And then Mommy can cut them up. Y'all can play with rolling them. They can actually be rolled by hand or with a handheld paper roller. I do use Elmer's glue to glue them, and I have these little funny plastic clips that I use to clip it together to hold it while the glue sets. So because otherwise this thing will just whoop, unroll in a heartbeat. But they're beautiful. I haven't made anything with them yet. I'll get around to it. Sometimes I go through the creative joy of just making the items, but then I delay making something out of them because I just don't want to get to that final step yet. So here's just something different and fun. And hopefully I'll get some different ideas, or you tell me in the comments, what would you like to see me make from these? Would anybody be interested in buying a string of beads? This is about the number that I get from one toilet paper roll, which is not bad at all. So thank you so much for being here with me on this. And please give me your feedback. I appreciate it. Thank you.